Alright, now I'm going to jump into the building aspect of this component. Um, so I'm going to go to one of my other scenes which isolates the tags that I'm going to use for this. I'm just going to go to the full perspective here and show you these extra components and these parts here. So when I open this up, I have all my shroud components. As you can see, they're not lined up where I'd like them, and all these extra components over here. But first, I'm going to start with my left shroud, which is going to be the wall scribe filler. And when I select that, if it will let me select that, you can see over here in the options, I can do bottom position. I'd like to go full without scribe, but actually I would like it to scribe at the bottom. Top position, I'd like it to go full without scribe. That means it goes all the way up to the full niche height. I would like the edit position to be in place. I can show you what that means. Miter is off. Part name, I can just, this will relate it to the cabinet and it will name itself based on the shroud left. The left return switch is on. I'm going to turn that off. And that basically takes out that extra component that I do not need in there. Scribe at the bottom, yes. And scribe into the wall, yes. And scribing at the top, no. And then I can apply that and it snaps into place where I would like it to be. I'll go to the bottom here, cabinet alignment, place, miter switch is off. All of those things look fine. Scribe to the bottom, yes. I think it's already set up in there. I need to adjust some things on that. On the right, this is going to be that finished end, which you see is already set up for that from the style and map options. For the bottom position, I would like that to be scribe at the bottom. Top cabinet alignment, nope, I would like to go full without scribe. And then miter, I'd like to turn on the miter and leave both the left and right returns scribe bottom. And I need to add in a scribe back to this, but I haven't done that yet. When I apply that, as you can see, it adds the miter. And there's some funny business going on here, which I will have to fix, but right now I'm just going to do this. But yes, this allows me to have a mitered finished end, and also I need to switch the thicknesses of those materials. But anyway, this gives you kind of an idea of what that looks like. The top filler piece is already where I would like it to be, so I'm just going to leave that as is. Next, I'm going to do my vertical component. And so as you can see here, when I select this, right now it's labeled as vertical 1. You can see up here. So I would like this to be row 1, top position, last row, adjustable shelf. I can show you all that in a second. Edit position is in the edit mode right now. I'd like to put that into place. And it's vertical 1, which will be the first of my verticals. And I can apply that, and it'll snap that into place. And because it's a face frame cabinet, it actually will double up those, because that's the way I engineer these cabinets. And I can show you how that works a little bit better later. Now I'm going to Control C and copy that, and then add another one to the vertical 3 position. And that will snap over into this spot, and then I can paste in place and put the other one back into that spot. And as you notice, this one is now labeled pull back 1 vertical 3 based on its position, which I think is pretty sweet. Then we will add an apron, because we have a sink cabinet in here. So I would like to put the left position, sorry, let me do right position as column 3, and column locator is going to be column 2, and this needs to be edit position, needs to be set to place, and that should snap in where I want it there. And then these are my horizontals. And so we have the drawer bank over here. Let's just give ourselves a quick reminder of what we're looking at. So we have adjustable shelf on the left, sink cabinet in the middle, a bank of 3 drawers on the right. I'm on this. So we'll go back over here, and I will apply this to be column 3. The right position will be the last, and the horizontal one is accurate, and then I can set that to place. And I also want to set it as right now it's set to a fixed shelf. I want to set this as a stretcher, and do 3, 4, or 5 inch, or custom if that's what somebody needs. I can add that in there as well. Oh, and look, see I snapped it into place, but I did the wrong starting position. That needs to be column 4, and that will fix that real quick. Now that's in place, I'm going to go ahead and copy it, and then go ahead and set this one to horizontal 2. Right now it's labeled as horizontal 1, and then when I apply this, when it snaps up there, it's labeled as horizontal 2 with a T in it for some reason. Let's do a paste in place to get our other piece back there, and that gives me the internal components pretty much where I would like them. I'll go ahead and add my adjustable shelves, which will be row 1, column 1, column 1, row 1, and it's also the last row, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to do my place position in here, and when I hit apply, that'll snap that into place, and you have your adjustable shelves. If I want to add additional adjustable shelves into that space, I can change my let's see, where is that? Manual input, and then I can hit this, and it will add, it'll change my spacing and give me additional shelves in there. Or if I don't want that, and I just want it to be one shelf, but I'd like to represent it more in the middle, I can change that as well with this manual override. There. Let's go ahead and set these components. So these are our nosing pieces. The left and right position, I would like to be vertical 1, right? Bottom position, stop doing this. I would like to be the bottom. And the top position, it's going to go full height, so it's going to stay at the top. And then I'm going to take it from the edit place and snap it into place with this. And voila, there it goes. Since I have another vertical, I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Oop, copied the wrong thing. Copy this. As you can see, this is pull back nose vertical 1, and then I change this to vertical 3 because I want to skip the vertical here and go to that one. It'll snap over to there, and it will change the name to vertical 3, and then I can do a paste in place to put that other component back there. Now horizontal is going to be pretty much the same thing. So this shows you I want to be not to the left of vertical 4, I'd like to be the right of vertical 4, and I would like this to be horizontal 1. The right position, I'd like to go all the way to the right, and I'd like to snap this into place like so. Yep. So I did that to the right of vertical 4 and to the right of vertical 3. Like so. And then I can copy this and change that to horizontal 2. And it'll shift up there, and then I'm going to do a paste in place and add my nosing component there. My drawers, same general concept. So you do column 4, bottom position row, right position, last column, top position row 1, and edit right now is in place. So I'd like, in edit position, I'd like to put that into place, and go ahead and apply, and that'll snap my drawer into that spot. Go ahead and copy that and just shift to row 2, and then paste in place for that, and then go ahead and shift to row 3 and row 3, and apply that, and then do another paste in place to get that back. And as you notice, each of these drawers is labeled based on its column and row. So this is a 4-1, this is a 4-2, and this is a 4-3, and that will output into your cut list as well, allowing to have the naming convention match its position. This is going to be, in the future, a hardware option, but I'm going to just delete this for now because it's not applicable. Now I'm going to put on our fronts. So this would be column 1, the left position, bottom position, row 1, right position, column 1 still, top position, since this is a door, full height door. I'm going to just go back. Let's go ahead and look at this. Full height door, 2 full height doors, and then 3 drawer fronts. So this would be last row, and the position, edit position. My mouse will let me do it. Set that in place. The front type is going to be a hinge left, and when I snap this into place, that should all work very well. Column 2 for our second door, and it's going to stay in the column 2 area. And last row, since it's a door, it's also a hinge left, so I should be able to apply that, and then we'll snap over into that spot, and I can put my other door back. Then I'm going to copy this one, shift that over to column 3, and column 3, and apply. As you can see, it's hinged on the wrong side, so I'll switch the hinging on that, apply that, and then I will paste in place to get my other door in there. And as you can see, it's accounting for nosing as if there's a nosing in there. So what I'd like to do is say center on reveal nosing right, apply, and center on reveal nosing left, apply, and that'll set my doors with the 1/8 inch reveal instead of accounting for the nosing. For this one, I'm going to say column 4, row 1, last column, and row 1. This will be a pull out. And then when I snap that into place, it will go where I want it to. And I can paste in place to put my door back there. I'll go ahead and copy this drawer front and make it into a row 2, apply, paste in place, row 3, and row 3. And actually, since it's the last row, it works either way, I believe. Yeah, let's try it out. And still pull out, and so that should snap up into that position, and paste in place should put my final drawer front in there. And so there we have more or less a cabinet that matches the one on the other. A couple things to note: you can see some of these things are still not quite where they want to be. This is a full depth top. I want it to be a stretcher, and so it's less material use and allows for the sink to be cut in. There's some other options in here that I'll show you on the other cabinet that I've programmed into it, but I need to fix on my overall component. But for the most part, that is the cabinet that I was hoping to model. There's one other element that I'll show you in the next little clip.